How you guys doing? I've set myself a goal today, try and do as many live streams as I can. So I just did a live stream earlier on, really pleased with it. You can check it out on the channel, and it's how to overcome social anxiety in 1 year, and I explain how to change your relationship with time, as opposed to, most people are impatient, and if something takes more than an hour or a minute, they don't want to do it. And that attitude is a bad attitude that gets you nowhere in life. So I explain how to do that, answer questions. In this live stream, I want to educate and coach you guys today, give some confidence coaching on, explain to you why going to the gym consistently and eating healthy consistently, it builds confidence and it helps you to reduce social anxiety. Now, there are so many examples that I can give. The quickest one that comes to mind is, let me just ask you a question about how do you feel in yourself? How do you feel when you're around people? Probably not great at the moment, right? If you're on my channel and you want help, and we're going to change that. So social anxiety, for the most part, is not feeling good around people, feeling anxious, feeling insecure, feeling confident. So going to the gym, getting your body in shape, makes you feel good about who you are before you think about doing anything else. So it's a no-brainer. So if you're in shape and you're happy with your body, not just your body, it could just be that, but you feel fit, you feel younger, you feel more energetic, of course you're going to have more confidence when you're around people. Now, sometimes I expect people to know these things, but I have to realize that not everybody does know these things. And if you don't know something, then you don't know it, and you need to learn it. So when I was starting out overcoming my social anxiety, I figured this out through, excuse me, all the coffees are kicking in. I figured this out through trial and error, because I love training anyway. My dad introduced me to training when I was younger, and then I watched Bruce Lee growing up, Van Damme, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, the Rocky movies. Of course, you see all the action stars, they've got muscles, they're in shape, and you want to be something, you want to be a little bit like that. So I was curious about the gym. My dad taught me the basics, press-ups, push-ups, bicep curls. He taught me the basics of boxing, the fundamentals. But of course, I wanted to take it further. So I went down to the weightlifting gym because I wanted to train, bearing in mind that I had social anxiety at the time. So being around anybody wasn't easy for me, and being in public places, especially gyms, where, the gym can be a hard place to be for someone who's feeling insecure, especially someone who's got bad social anxiety. So anyway, going to the gym gave me a focus outside of thinking negative and worrying about what people are thinking about me, and it made me feel good about myself. The more I did it, the better I felt. So I continued to do it. Lo and behold, I became a lot more confident because I did physical training regularly, and then I started to educate myself on diet back in the day, buying the bodybuilding magazines, reading Arnold Schwarzenegger, watching Lee Haney, all the old school guys, Lou Ferrigno, Lee Priest, Pumping Iron documentary. So all these things were educating me, but more importantly, I was taking action. Then I started to notice, I didn't notice it straight away, I started to notice I'm a little bit more relaxed around people. I'm a little bit more outgoing than I used to be. Why? Because I was in a gymnasium around people that were training, that were interacting with one another, and I started to open up more. I made a friend down the gym. Then I went gym with a friend from my area. We went together, spoke to more people. So I'm killing two birds in one stone. Number one, I'm improving my physique. Number two, I'm practicing talking to people, being more social at the gym, so my confidence is going up. Number three, my diet. So eating a healthier diet is going to give you more confidence. Exercising regularly is going to give you a bit more confidence. Talking to people, interacting with people more at the gym, with your family or friends, is going to give you more confidence. So it's pretty straightforward. Just getting the questions. So that's why when I do my 1 year social anxiety program, like I said on the last stream, I'm quite fortunate because the clients that I'm coaching at the moment on 1 year program, they're already going gym. Some of my clients are expert personal trainers, so they're in great shape. and they're already doing it. But many of my clients are not doing it because they're not aware of it, they don't know the benefits, they're not motivated, or don't have the incentive. Many of you on this channel are not doing it. A lot of people will often say, people lie a lot of times, you know, sometimes they don't realize they're doing it, and they'll be like, yeah, I go gym. But if I was to actually look at your schedule, how often do you go gym? You know, are you training correctly? Are you happy being in shape? So it's not judging, but it's really motivating you and to be honest and take action and train. So as I've said, sometimes I get the question, and people will ask me on this channel, I say, Johnny, does going to the gym improve social anxiety? I say, of course it does. Of course it does. Everything you do in your life affects how you feel. So when you go and you speak to people in real life, whatever you're feeling is going to show up. So if I can give you an example, look, if you're depressed and down and you don't work out at all, don't you think that's going to affect the way you feel about yourself? I'm not just talking about having big muscles or a six-pack. I'm not on about, that's thinking small. I'm on about in general, mental health, self-esteem, having something to do in your life, being active, being energetic. Of course it's going to affect you. Of course, if you are exercising at least 3 times a week and you're eating a healthy diet, even for people who still have social anxiety, you're going to still have less than the average person who's not doing it. So my goal on this channel, my continued goal, my goal today is to first educate people who have social anxiety, who are not going to the gym, and encourage them to face that fear, because it is a fear. People don't always like to admit it, because people don't want to admit that they've got a fear in an area where they probably feel they shouldn't have a fear. Everybody else can do it. That's not how you get past fears. It's not about comparing to, well, he has it, he doesn't have it. Let's focus on improving you. And I'm telling you from experience, I do it. That's why I upload the videos consistently. I've just come from the gym today and I feel better. It gives you a confidence boost. If you stick at the gym long term, you're going to see great results. Now, of course, you know, it's not enough just to go to the gym and eat healthy and then expect your social anxiety just to evaporate. You're going to have to obviously work at it a bit more, but it's going to massively help. And that's a great start, and that's so much better. So that's my goal today on the channel, is to get, you know, people, basically common sense, to get people to go to the gym more, or to start the gym and stick with the gym and eat healthy. Fit body, fit mind. When your mind's sharp and you're fit and you're happy with your body and how you feel in yourself, it's not just about looks. It's not just about looking good, because, you know, many people can look good, but they don't feel good on the inside. So when you go to the gym and you exercise and you eat healthy, yes, it can make you look good on the outside, which I know that's so important to many people, but it makes you feel good on the inside. So you'll have more confidence when you're socializing with people because of the positive habits that you're doing. And as I said, it makes sense. A lot of people have got these insecurities, they feel uneasy around people because they're not happy with who they are, and they're not happy with the way that they're living and the habits that they're building. So build a positive habit, exercise in the gym, just start off, at least go twice a week, and then start to look at your diet and improve it if you want, and you'll see the difference in how you feel. Any questions, Farid? So I just really want to simplify my message and my teaching, which I'll say it again. When I'm working with a client on all programs, but especially the 1-year program, which is a life-changing coaching program that I offer, a commitment to committed clients, I hold accountability. I look at their life and say, you go in gym regularly, and make sure that they are, because I know how much it benefits people. You know, you have a better mental health. Let me just go through some of the benefits. Let's get into them. So one of the benefits of going to the gym is you feel more relaxed. A second one is it makes you a stronger person in life, you know, not just with socializing and lifting weights or hitting a punch bag or running. It makes you a better person. Number 2, it builds self-respect. You have more respect for yourself because you're looking after your body, and you respect other people more, which is never a bad thing. Number 3, your whole thought process improves when you go to the gym because your mind is focused on an exercise. Physical exercise is always good for the mind. Most people suffer with anxiety, social anxiety, and mental health problems when they're not active. We're all like that, myself included. If you're sitting around too long, just sitting down, doing nothing, then all you're gonna be doing is thinking, and thinking too much is always going to lead into negative places. So the gym gives you a focus, and it gives you a positive habit to build on in your life, and that habit spreads into all areas of your life. The next part is it gets you used to being around large groups of people. Many of my clients have reported to me and said to me they're not comfortable in public places, they're not comfortable in gyms. So when I work with them, I help them to get more comfortable by first initially becoming more comfortable with being uncomfortable. And this is the practice that changed my life, and I practice it to this day. So when you're in the gym, you're doing positive things, you're around positive people, and you start to get more relaxed over time with having a conversation with someone. It might just be the simplest thing as a smile, or someone is using the machine, and you say, oh hi, by the way, how many sets have you got? And they'll say, yeah, I'm done in one more set, go ahead, it's yours. Little things like that make a difference to someone who's at a stage where they're really afraid of people and coming out of their house. And it gets you out of the house, of course. All dreams can become true when we leave the house. So it gives you a routine in your life, it gives you structure, and that's what my 1-year social anxiety program is about, giving people structure. Anyway guys, that's it today. I just wanted to make it a simple message, educate you, and give myself a challenge to do as many live streams in one day as I can. Any questions, let me know. If any of you are interested in applying for my 1-year social anxiety program, my email address is below. I'll get back to you within 48 hours. We'll schedule a Zoom call or a phone call, and we'll see if you're right for the program. What's up, Carl? Good to see you, mate. I've got a shoot off as well. Hope you're well, my friend. Good to see you, Carl. It's good to see a friendly face in the neighborhood. Follow the channel. I'll speak to you guys soon. Have a great day.